Sasha Banks' story is not about being comfortable. It is about being hungry, fearless, and relentless. Before the world knew her as the boss, before the confidence, the sunglasses, and the championships, she was Mercedes Varnado, a quiet, shy girl growing up in Fairfield, California, living a life full of uncertainty. Her childhood was unstable. Her family moved constantly because of financial struggles and the medical needs of her brother. New schools, new faces, no sense of belonging. While other kids built friendships, Mercedes learned how to survive change. That instability made her anxious, introverted, and often lonely. But it also planted something powerful inside her, the ability to adapt. When life felt overwhelming, she found wrestling. Watching WWE, especially Eddie Guerrero, gave her hope. Wrestling wasn't just entertainment. It was escape. It was the place where emotion turned into strength and pain turned into power. In that ring, she saw people who came from nothing and became everything. And she decided, that will be me. At just 15 years old, Mercedes made a decision that terrified everyone around her. She left traditional schooling to train full-time as a professional wrestler. People said she was too young, too small, too risky, too unrealistic. But she had something stronger than fear, belief. She trained relentlessly. Her body hurt. Her confidence wavered. She was told she didn't have the right look. She was doubted at every step. On the independent circuit, she drove long hours for little money, wrestling in front of tiny crowds. There were nights she cried, nights she questioned herself. But she never stopped. Because wrestling wasn't her option. It was her purpose. When she arrived in WWE's developmental system, she became Sasha Banks. The name was new, but the struggle stayed the same. She lost matches. She waited. She watched others rise. She doubted herself again. But instead of quitting, she studied the greats. She sharpened her character. She learned confidence wasn't something you wait for, it's something you claim. Then came the breakthrough. Sasha Banks became NXT Women's Champion, and with her rival Bayley, she changed women's wrestling forever. Their matches weren't just athletic, they were emotional, historic, and revolutionary. For the first time, women weren't just part of the show, they were the show. But the climb didn't stop there. On the main roster, Sasha reached incredible heights. Multiple-time women's champion, first woman to headline Hell in a Cell, first women's Iron Man match, first woman to main event WrestleMania Night 1. She shattered glass ceilings one by one. Yet behind the success was pain. Sasha gave everything, her body, her heart, her mental health. She wrestled through injuries. She carried pressure. She faced criticism, betrayal, and moments of deep frustration. Fans loved her, but she was often misunderstood. Labeled emotional, difficult, too demanding. What they called weakness was actually passion. Sasha Banks cared deeply. She wanted excellence, not just for herself, but for women's wrestling. And caring that much sometimes hurts. Sometimes it breaks you. In 2022, after years of feeling unheard, Sasha made one of the bravest decisions of her life. She walked away. The world judged her. Critics doubted her. But that moment wasn't quitting. It was choosing self-worth. Sasha Banks' story teaches us lessons that go far beyond wrestling. You don't need a perfect childhood to build a powerful future. You don't need approval to chase greatness. You don't need to stay silent when your soul is screaming. She teaches us that confidence is built, not given. That caring deeply is not a flaw. That walking away can sometimes be the strongest move you make. Sasha Banks didn't become the boss because life was easy. She became the boss because she refused to shrink. And if a shy, anxious girl who grew up without stability can rise to change an entire industry, then so can you. Because being the boss of your life doesn't mean controlling others. It means believing in yourself when it's hardest to do so.